Yes, sir.
Sir, you said that activity, right, sir? You need to put amount of water used
Yeah,
for
I asked you to do
drinking.
that activity also.
Sir, I did it, but I didn't total all of it, sir. The amount of water.
What about the remaining
total.
3? Have done the activity work?
Sir, but I've wrote everything else, sir. All the cleaning, toileting.
Okay. So remaining Daksha and Suhana, Ashwath have done the activity work or not?
Sir, I have started the garment of water in that toilet, but I
What
have
about
not
that?
started the water one.
Sir is asking about the tuition project. Sir,
Yeah.
so did you start it?
Okay. What about Daksha and Ashwath?
Sir, I did not. Sir, I was
Sir, I still did not, sir. I actually wanted to make a boat-like thing.
yeah.
For my science,
But if
science
you want
day-
to, if you want to run your boat on the water, now first you require water, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, he'll do it in a tub.
Yeah, in tub without water, you will run the boat.
No, sir, with water. Tub with water. But
Yeah.
that's what it should float.
But that's what.
First thing you have
First
to
you should,
see it should float.
first you should calculate the amount of water you required, right? That only I asked you to do the activity.
Yes, sir. I would need
Yes, sir, you're right.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. No. I'll usually sum.
You doesn't the sum. Sum means what? How much? 100 ml?
Liters. A tub of water will contain like 10 liters. So yeah.
Okay. So today we'll start with the
Excuse
new
me, sir?
topic, that is a water cycle. Okay.
Sir.
Oh,
Water
yes, sir.
cycle. Okay. Simple.
It is a circulation of water through the process of evaporation or by condensation as rain or
Precipitation.
fall. Water cycle is like a ring. In nature, the water cycle takes place from sea to land and back to the sea again. What do you understand from these sentences?
Sir, from the seas, water evaporates and it condenses to become clouds. And then
Yes,
when
sir.
clouds are too, it can't hold the water in it. Sir, they precipitate to the
Okay.
water again. That's how the
Precipitate to
cycle.
water again.
Sir, it will flow into the water. It should, at least.
1 minute. I will take one image so it will be clear for us. Now can you see the water cycle?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So-
sir.
It's completely how many steps are there?
Sir,
Four.
3.
4 steps are there. One is the collection of the water. Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The next one is evaporation. So generally evaporation means what? Whenever there is a
Yeah.
more amount of sun heat
Sir,
or
I
the
was going to
energy.
Sir,
say
heat, sir.
Sir, I was going to say
Heat, sir.
collection because from rivers or something, the collection of water, like the collection makes it go into the ocean. Like, sir,
Ashwath,
collection of water, sir.
that's
Sir,
what
in
from
the
the
water cycle, sun is the most important.
very good. The climatic, the temperature of the atmosphere is very, very important. We cannot say totally sun and all. The climate of the atmosphere is very important.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, the
Sir,
climate will depend
whenever
upon
it's
the
summer season.
yeah. Whenever the climate, the climate also
Whenever
depends upon
it's
the
sunny.
sun. Okay. So in the
Yes,
summer season, what will happen? Much of the water will evaporate from the seas to the formation of clouds. Then after
Yes,
the
sir.
formation of clouds, all this water will be together, accumulated together, and the condensation will happen. Okay. So again, whenever this formation of the clouds is happen, it will form the water droplets, and then again it will come back onto the earth surface. That is called as precipitation.
Sir,
Okay.
then when it rains, why are the clouds gray?
When it rains,
Sir, like the color changes to gray from white to gray.
Dark,
when it rains.
dark.
Yeah, dark.
it has happened due to the impurities present in the atmosphere, right? Due to the smoke or something. Not all the clouds are very dark. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Only
sir.
some clouds are
Yes,
dark.
sir.
Most of the clouds are white in color. Okay, due to presence of any impurities are present in the pollutants present in the atmosphere, it will cause the color change in the clouds. Okay, so the water cycle is completely a cyclic process. It involves 4 steps: evaporation, condensation,
Condensation,
precipitation, and the collection of
I
water
can
again.
check.
Okay, these are the 4 steps which involves in the water cycle. And in the
Sir,
last
even
class,
transpiration.
Yeah. Wait.
transpiration is also is
From the
there.
plants, sir.
From the
Sir, from
plant's
the
leaves, the
trees.
water will leaves. Yeah, from the leaves of the plant, the water will be evaporated. That is called the transpiration.
It will evaporate only.
Yeah.
From the
Yes,
It
sir.
will evaporate into the
kind of.
atmosphere, right? Not into the
Yes.
groundwater and all.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So in the last class also we discussed about the amount of water in the world. Almost 2/3 of the world is water only. Only 1/3 is the land. That
Sir,
means,
and
yeah.
sir, and there is less drinking water, sir. Most of it is salty water.
3 if it is drinking water. Sir, and just 2% is like 1% is groundwater. No, 1% is groundwater. The rest two are like one is glacier and one I forgot. Sir, so even that is not drinkable. So we only have 1% right now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is all about the water cycle. Then water can exist in the 3 states of matter. Already we studied
Solid,
about the
liquid,
solids, liquids, and the gases, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the water is
Solid,
the
liquid, yes.
substance which can exist in the 3 states of the matter. That means you can convert from one state to other state by using some other process. Like if you want to convert from solid to liquid now, just heat the ice
Sir,
cubes.
Yes, sir.
If you want to convert from liquid to gases now, just
Yes,
boil
sir.
the
We
water,
have to eat enough.
heat the water. If you want to convert
Sir,
from
can you tell an example where gas is converted into solid directly?
So if you want,
deposition,
sir, what is?
deposition, you know, right?
No, sir.
Deposition means what? The water vapor.
no, sir.
Okay, if you go to the cold climate countries like Switzerland and all,
Yes, sir.
whichever the countries are close to the poles, what will happen? Always
It's
the
no, sir.
solid will deposit onto the vehicles or outside things, right? On the homes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the water is there, it is essentially in the form of water vapor. These water vapor will deposit it to form the solids. That is a deposition process. So conversion from gaseous state to solid state without going to liquid state is called as a deposition. Converting from gaseous state to solid state without going to liquid is called as a deposition. Clear now?
Deposition. Oh,
Sir, we
yes,
already learned, right, sir?
Yeah. I think we have
We
discussed in the
already
start
learned,
also
right, sir?
solid to liquid, liquid to gas.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in that?
Nope. No, sir.
No one.
Nobody's speaking. That means they have no doubt. So let's go.
Sir, gas to solid is deposition, and solid to gas is
Sir,
sublimation,
but
sir.
sir, I have one question, sir. Sir, first there will be solid, then we'll heat it to become water, right, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, but this camphor, sir,
Yeah.
if we heat that thing, sir, it'll become gas.
Gas. That is called as sublimation process.
Okay, sir.
Sublimation is what? Converting from solid to gas directly without going to liquid phase.
Yes, sir.
Opposite of deposition is sublimation.
Sir, just skip it, sir.
What is the sublimation? Converting from solid to gas.
Solid to liquid directly.
No. Solid to gas. Solid to gas format without going to the liquid format is called as a sublimation.
Yes, sir, directly, sir.
Okay. Like camphor
Okay, sir.
or the naphthalene balls. Okay. These are the sublimation process. Then liquid state. Whatever the water we are using in the daily lives is in the liquid format only, right?
Yes, sir.
That's the liquid state of the water. Normally we'll use most of the water in the liquid state only compared to the solid or in the gaseous state. In the solid case now, ice format. Just for preserving the foods and all, we'll keep the ice.
Okay, sir.
In the gaseous state, it's very, very less only. Okay. So Daksh, can you read the complete
Sir?
paragraph?
Sir, I have a
Siddharth?
doubt, sir.
Yeah, Siddharth.
Sir, what is naphthalene balls used for, sir?
Naphthalene balls is used to prevent the moth.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Or in the
Moths, sir.
moths means like those Cockroaches you find in the house. Then
Oh, moth.
That one, or we'll use in the toilets, in the washrooms and all we'll use.
Moth is
Okay,
like
sir.
a kind of butterfly like thing, but not a butterfly.
yeah, that brown color thing.
Or you
It's
can
one.
say insects or cockroach or like a moth we'll use one time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So generally if you keep the cotton cloths in the cupboard, right, generally it will attracted by the moths and all. If you keep the naphthalene balls now, it will not come and attack.
Yes, sir. That's why I found this.
Sir, now that's you going to do a full experiment, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Lohini. Turn on your cam.
Sir, it's only used to prevent moths, sir. No other insect.
No, other.
No, mostly we will use in the washrooms only. Naphthalene
sir.
balls to avoid that smell and all.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, found it.
Which one?
This time.
Yeah, that is a
Ah,
naphthalene
yes,
ball.
sir.
Good.
Now keep it back where it belongs, or else monks will come again.
So just read this paragraph, Daksh, from starting onwards.
3 states of water. Okay, sir. Water can exist water can exist in all 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Liquid state. The water that we use in everyday life is as a liquid. It is called liquid state of water. Gaseous state. We have learned that on heating water, water evaporates to form its vapor. Water vapor is its gaseous state. Solid state. When water turns into ice and cooling, ice is the solid form of water. These 3 states of water are interconvertible to each other. That is, we can change it from one state to another. The availability of invertibility of water from one state to other makes its availability in all parts of earth and throughout the year.
Okay. Next.
Sir,
From the ice.
ice to yes, sir.
Like
Ice
easy
to water.
interconvertibility of water from one state to other makes it availability in all the parts of the earth and throughout the year.
Oh, yes, sir.
Generally most of the water on the earth will store in the form of glaciers, right? Have you seen the glaciers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think
Sir,
last
it's like
physical change and chemical change topic you have seen one glacier under the water. One big ice cube.
Sir, it looks very small from the top, but it's very big underground.
Yes, sir.
Almost 90% of the glacier will sink in the water. Only 10% will float on the water. This rule we have studied, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the easily interconvertibility of water from one state to other makes it availability in all the parts of the water and throughout the year. So in the ice caps, poles, glaciers, the water in the solid format due to the heat energy of the global warming. What is the meaning of global warming?
so, sir, because of the sir, it's like global warming. Wait, I can't.
Sir, global warming, I got it in social studies. It was like global warming is the change in global change.
Okay.
Is global change which causes
Sir, so like, sir, when yes, sir, I know, sir, when there is too much heat, sir, there is too much heat and the glaciers, sir, they melt faster, sir, which result in floods.
yes, sir. It creates floods and it increases the level of seawater, and then low level areas will sink or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They'll go.
submerge or whatever.
Generally, the simple definition for global warming is rising the temperature of the atmosphere due to the greenhouse gases. What is the simple definition? Rising the temperature of an
Rising the
atmosphere.
temperature.
Temperature of the atmosphere due to the greenhouse gases is called as in global warming.
Greenhouse gas. Okay, sir.
Okay. So your activity work for today is that only. Write a short note on the global warming.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
That is your some short story, how to write it down and you have to tell me. You have to compulsory write it down, not to read.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So due to the global warming, this ice will start melting. So it will convert into the liquid format. So whenever the liquid is more, the water in the liquid format is more, it will increase the sea level. So it will have the effect on the coastal areas. Okay, again in the atmosphere, due to the high temperature, it will change into the vapor phase in the atmosphere. So there is a converting from one state to the other state. In the first case, it is in solid state. Second case, it is in the liquid state, and the third case in atmosphere, it is in the gaseous state. Okay, can you tell me one thing? Suppose you are drying the clothes in the winter season and the summer season. In which case the cloth will dry faster?
Summer.
Why?
Sir, because it's
Sir,
hotter.
because the availability of heat is more, so evaporation
Sir,
will take
and it will
faster.
evaporate the water in the cloth.
faster.
Very good. Next.
Sir, it evaporate the water in the cloth.
Very good, Sriharsha. Next, any other answers? Lohini?
Sir,
Sir, because of the sun, it will
sir,
be.
because sir, in the summertime, sir, there is more heat. So, sir, because of more heat, it will evaporate faster.
Sir,
Sir,
due
may
to
I
the
tell?
sun, sir.
Sir, may I tell?
Yeah.
Sir, it will evaporate because of the carbon dioxide increase, sir.
It will evaporate because of carbon dioxide increasing.
Yes, sir.
What is the role of the carbon dioxide?
Sir, for trees, sir.
Not that one. Okay, if you say like that, now then if you keep the cloths near to our nose, is it will dry?
Sir, it's something, sir. It's some kind of from ACs it will come.
No. Generally,
Sir, due to the sun, the heat will. Sorry, sir.
no. What will happen now? During the summer season, the amount of water vapor in the air is very low, right? During the summer
Yes, sir.
season, the amount of water in the air is very low. So whatever the water is there in the clouds, it will absorb by the atmosphere very easily. You know humidity, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The amount of water vapor in the
Sir,
air.
water vapor.
So in the case of summer season, the amount of water vapor will be low. So air will absorb the water from the clouds easily. But in the case of winter, already there is a lot of water in the atmosphere. Again, it will not absorb that water from the clouds, right? So it will take longer time to dry the clothes in the winter than the summer. Understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood. I think.
Okay. Next one is evaporation. So what is the meaning of evaporation?
Sir, water into water vapor. on
Yes, sir.
heat.
The process of changing in the water into the water vapor is called as an evaporation.
On heating, yes, sir.
Sir,
Or-
liquid to gas.
Very good. Converting from liquid to gaseous state is called as an evaporation.
Sir, not only water changes to gas, sir. Many things does.
Many things. What are the many things?
Sir, then why do we only say water to water?
Hmm?
Sir, we only say water to into water vapor, sir. Why not other things?
Water vapor. Water vapor vaporizing.
1 minute, please.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sorry. Generally, converting from liquid to gaseous state is called as in water vapor. Sorry, evaporation process. Or you can say water into the water vapor. Water vapor also same. Okay, water vapor is something about a gaseous format only. One minute. I will call. Sorry. 1 minute. Please stay on the line.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, me, Daksh and Yada told yes, sir, at once.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me, Yadath and Daksh told yes, sir, at once.
Okay. So converting from the liquid into the vapor phase or converting from the liquid into the gaseous states, both are same only. That is a evaporation. Okay. So evaporation is happening without heat also. Suppose if you keep the water outside now, whatever the surface water is there, it will evaporate. Okay, that's
Yes,
what
sir.
in the night time also evaporation will take place. That is what mentioned in the second point. Evaporation
Sir, can you
taken
tell
place from
again?
the second point. What is it? Evaporation taken place from open surface of water all the time during the daytime as well as the night time. So we'll take boiling, right? Boiling and evaporation both are different, but both are same only, right? Converting from liquid to gaseous state only, both are.
Yes, sir. Both are
But the
same.
both the process are different. How they are converting is different. In the case of boiling, we have to give the heat energy to convert. Okay, but in the case of evaporation, we don't want to give any heat energy to convert from liquid to gaseous state. Is it clear, or can I explain once again?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, evaporation.
Okay, what
Then
about
how
loading it?
evaporation will happen, sir?
Evaporation will happen by collecting the surrounding heat. Suppose you listen, like take like this. If you keep the water in the pot in the summer season, what will happen?
It will.
Sir, the water will evaporate.
Whatever the water is there in the outside of the pot, it will evaporate, right?
Yes, sir.
So the hot water will evaporate into the atmosphere. So the remaining water inside the pot will become cool. Once the heat is removed from the pot, it will become cool only, right?
Yes, sir.
Or else, just you take the bowl and keep it the water for 2 or 3 days in the terrace. What will happen?
It will evaporate.
It will evaporate. Yes or no? Whether we are giving any heat energy to that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Sun is.
We are giving any heat energy?
No, sir.
No,
Sir,
right?
No, sir.
It is taking the energy from the surroundings and it is evaporating on itself. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
same bowl, if you keep it on the gas stove, the same bowl, if you keep it on the gas stove, what will happen? It will
Sir, it
evaporate
will
within 10
evaporate,
minutes
but
or 15
faster.
minutes.
Yes, sir.
Because we are giving the heat energy here. So giving the heat energy to convert from liquid to gaseous is called as in boiling. Converting from liquid to gaseous state without heating is called as an evaporation. Now is it clear the definition, two definitions?
sir. My science teacher told this, but I didn't understand, sir. Thank you for explaining.
Okay. Now will you able to write some different points for the evaporation and boiling on your own?
Yes, sir. You can break us into teams.
Sir, what? Sir, what?
Excuse me, sir.
Tomorrow your homework is write down the difference between the
Sir, will you post
Sir,
this homework
evaporation
in the-
and boiling.
okay, write down the difference between the evaporation and the
Evaporation.
boiling.
Yes, sir. Sir, will you post the homeworks in the group?
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Sir, will you post the homework in the group?
In the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I will post the homework in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, okay, don't worry. So
Okay,
what is the
sir.
two works I have given for you today? What is it?
Sir, difference between boiling and evaporation and what?
Difference between the boiling and evaporation. The next one.
And sir, wait.
Sir, a few points or something about.
A few points about evaporation and boiling, I think.
Yeah. No. About transpiration. No.
But
Sir, I don't know.
only two.
Sir, you gave one.
Sir, you gave one more.
First homework is what? Difference between the evaporation and boiling.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the second homework. Sorry. First homework I have given another thing.
Sir, what is the homework? First homework?
First homework is about the. Wait 1 minute. What did you discuss about first homework?
Sir, just tell what-
Sir, you can check in the recording, sir. You said it.
Okay. Sorry.
Sir, just
One
tell
minute.
Sir, just tell the homework. We'll do it.
Second homework you note it down.
Yes, sir.
No. First homework is about the short note on the global warming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
First homework is about the short note on the global warming. Second homework is about the difference between the evaporation and the boiling.
Sir, English handbook.
Sir, for evaporation and boiling, can you separate like teams, sir?
Yay! Teams. How many people are there?
Not now.
Sir,
We'll
sir.
see because today
Sir,
three
you
or four
gave
people are
weight.
absent.
Sir, you gave weight.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
Weight
next
for
one.
what?
Evaporation of water takes place continuously from oceans, rivers, lakes, wells, and soil. So oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells are together called as in water bodies. What is the meaning of water bodies?
Sir, like
Sir,
oceans.
like bodies of water.
Sir, ocean, seas, ponds.
Yes, sir.
Sir, wherever there is water, it's a water body.
Wherever there is a
There is a
Yes.
water, sir. It's water
Sir,
body.
ocean, rivers, lakes,
Sir, ocean first lakes, ponds, and stream. And yeah, that pretty much it. Water bodies. Sir, is there any other thing?
ocean, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, and wells. All these are combined called as in water bodies. Okay. So during
Yes,
the
sir.
daytime, sunlight falls on the water in the ocean, rivers, lakes, or you can say water bodies, the fields, roads, road tops, and other land areas to receive the sunlight. This sunlight also carries heat with it. As a result of water from the oceans, lakes, rivers, and soil get continuously changed into the vapor phase. Right?
Yes,
So this
sir.
is all about the explanation about the how the water is converting from the liquid to the gaseous state. So thus water vapor gets continuously added to air due to the evaporation. So next one is the transpiration. So what is the transpiration? Loss of water from the leaves of the plant is called as in transpiration. What is the transpiration? Loss of water
Sir,
from
loss
the
of
Water from the trees, from the
leaves
leaves
of
of the
plant.
plant.
That is called as in transpiration. So
Sir,
every
can
plant,
I tell how it happens, sir?
yeah.
Sir, when the plant takes extra water, the extra water it will give it.
Sorry.
Sir, plants take extra water from the roots, sir, and the extra water will be again send it out from the leaves.
Yes, sir. Sir, so like that's why we see dewdrops, I think.
Generally, whatever
No,
the water is there in the
dewdrops
leaves, it will evaporate into the atmosphere using the transpiration process. Okay, but we cannot see that process at all with the naked eyes, but it's a completely huge process. That is a large amount of water will converting from the or shifting from this transpiration from leaves to the atmosphere. Okay.
Sir, no, there is one activity, sir. We
Yeah.
need to cover a tree or a small plant with a plastic cover, a transparent one, and then in the morning we can see that small drops.
Small water droplets will be there on the cover.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that's all we'll see in the videos and all. Okay, don't worry.
Sir, Buffer wanted.
Ample amounts of water, but also brings about cooler weather. All organisms, right from lush green trees to the small creatures present in soil, express their happiness in various forms while receiving these drops of happiness. However, rain is not the same every time in every part of our world. Some regions do not receive rainfall at all, while some others receive so much rain that it becomes a scene of destruction. Let us discuss both the sides of the same coin, drought and flood. To begin with, let's discuss about drought. What is this condition? Well, you must have come across many images where the land is full of cracks and animals are seen dead. These are images of drought-affected areas. Drought is a condition when a particular area receives no rainfall for a considerable amount of time. So if an area is already prone to less rainfall annually, then such an area can get hit with a drought due to no rainfall for a long time. What do you think will be the consequences of a drought? Well, the pain that people experience cannot really be imagined by us. It leads to destruction of life. Animals die due to unavailability of water. Crops get burnt in the fields. Soil loses its moisture content, and it's very difficult to use the soil again for any agricultural activity. Humans also fall prey to these conditions. Unavailability of food and water starves many to death. Life in the areas hit by drought is extremely difficult. And the same holds true for the exact opposite condition, flood. Flood strikes when the amount of rainfall way exceeds the normal rain in an area. But heavy rains are good, right? Rains can be fun, but too much of rainfall causes heavy loss of life and property. Water has the tendency to keep moving with great speed. So if an area is hit by flood, then the water that flows with speed will carry away people's belongings, including their homes. This results in vast destruction of property. Also, this causes unavailability of food and safe drinking water. So many people die of starvation in this case as well. The force of the water flowing is so high that even good swimmers are unable to keep themselves safe. So imagine the helpless people and the animals that are unable to keep up. All these life-threatening situations cause a lot of stress in the flood-affected areas. This gets us to a conclusion that too less or too much amount of rain is never beneficial. Rain has to be in an amount that's needed and which fulfills the demands. It should neither be less nor should the rainfall increase beyond necessity. What should we do when we receive adequate rainfall? Conserve water. We need to conserve water wisely. Let's get to know about the concept of water conservation in the next video.
Now I have a name. You have to only and the answers. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Castle Run. Okay.
Can you turn off the music?
Okay.
Okay.
Cyclic movement of
The
water,
cyclic
Earth
What
to
cycle?
atmosphere and back to the
Cyc-
Earth. Water cycle.
What cycle?
Option B. Yay.
That guy.
I'm the blue man.
6. No, you're not.
We are red.
Yeah. During cloud formation, tiny particles of water condense. What?
During cloud formation, tiny particles of vapor condense on
Droplets of water.
dash
Droplets
to
of-
form clouds.
Sir, Yatharth was right. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, okay, good. What is the answer
Sir,
for
it's
this?
wrong.
Flower
No.
petals.
No. That's
Flower petals.
What is
cloud
that?
particles? No. During cloud formation,
Sir,
particles of
dust
vapor
particles?
condense on.
Sir,
Yeah.
wait. Dust particles.
Yeah, dust
Sir, it has to
particles.
be dust particles.
Yes, sir. Dust
Unlit
particles.
Particles
sun
is the
rays.
answer.
What? He's very close.
Yeah,
15.
I come front.
Water droplets.
Form on the outer surface of due to
Condensation. Condensation.
So condensation.
Who is that magic guy?
Where?
He just came because we were answering. Who,
3%.
3% is fresh water, that to
Is it
2% is
3%
in
correct?
B. Yes, sir, correct. It was correct.
Very good.
Yes.
Told you in the beginning.
I came some front.
Water.
Water
Consequence. Water.
Sir, it's like rain.
Water.
Sir,
Wait,
potable
don't give the
water.
answer now itself.
Potable water. Sir, potable water.
How many says the
Potable
potable?
water.
Don't click the
Potable.
answer. Don't click the answer.
Please,
What is
sir,
the
it's
meaning of
correct, sir.
portable?
Sir, potable is correct, sir.
Yeah, correct only. What is the meaning of portable?
Sir means drinking water. Say like available to drink.
Very good.
Water,
It is fit for
groundwater.
Ground. That is very.
Groundwater.
Water, groundwater.
Groundwater.
Groundwater. 1, 2.
Sir, we got only one question wrong.
We need. Oh my God, he also
What?
got.
Really?
Yes. How do we usually get across to groundwater?
Sir, digging wells.
Digging wells.
Yes.
Yes, we won.
We saved the princess.
We.
Well done. Done.
Leg. No.
Very good.
We killed the red person.
Yeah, it's enough.
Wow.
Suhana. Yeah, what about the remaining people?
Sir, she was telling the that thing, PPT.
Sorry.
Can you show that? Sir, she
Sorry?
was showing the PPT. She was
Okay, okay.
giving-
That's okay. Next, Lohini, what about you? You didn't attend properly today's class? What happened?
Sir, what, sir?
Lohini.
Oh, Louis.
Sir, only she is there, but
Yes.
Sir, can you conduct the quiz?
yeah,
Yes,
No,
sir.
no.
Quiz.
sir will probably say no.
No, no, not now. Already time it's over. Just wait.
Told you.
Next class we'll do that quiz. Yeah.
We
Suhana,
have
you
only
asked
Sir,
6
time.
minutes.
Yeah.
Sir, 7
Suhana, you
minutes we
asked.
still have.
No, it's not enough. Just listen.
Sir, so let Suhana show her PPT.
No, 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 not PPT. Just she asked about the water model for the water harvesting technique, right?
Yes, sir. I need little ideas.
You can take the water harvesting technique like a roof water collection.
Yes,
Model?
sir.
It's a better idea, right?
Root
Yeah,
water
sir.
But sir,
Nowadays,
sir, making the oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
We
sir, I
have
have one
to.
question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, then we'll have to connect all the. Sir, she can use straws, sir. She can cut the straws from the up, and she can
Yeah,
connect it.
sir. We have to
together.
show how does water harvest.
And then, sir, she can connect it to some glass. So, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Just you will take the model like a roof water harvesting on the
Yes,
home.
sir.
You can collect the rainwater on the top of the terrace and you can
glass
send it to some pot and all.
Yes, sir.
Dig.
and fill some water in that glass. So
Yeah.
it looks we harvested something.
Good. Any other doubts?
No, sir.
Sir, we'll just
Thank
put a
you, sir.
bucket in front of the road, sir. Then the water will come there. Sir.
We'll put the buckets and we'll do.
But
Really, some people will do like
this
that.
much
Only. Some
water
people
will
will
come,
collect the
this much
water,
will go waste.
rainwater in the form of collecting in the buckets.
Thank
Sir,
you,
they'll
sir.
like catch and throw with the water only.
Sir,
Sir.
sir, can I screen share? I have one photo of the rainwater harvesting. It's very easy to do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 1 minute. I'll screen share.
Sir, I was doing motorcycle, sir, but then, sir, I was doing a motorcycle, but sir,
Yeah.
1 minute, sir. This.
1, 2,
Where is it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,